Hello, 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 and welcome. My name is Lissa, and today we are playing some strange horticulture. I didn't pull my bangs out, so now I look weird. Sorry. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that the neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Ugh, my hair tangle. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at the street level in this town. Oh no, I got a huge knot in my hair just from doing that. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There's much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Also, Dustin, thank you for getting first and for the vamp. 37% blood left to donate. Thank you for the blood. This game features some small text. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let me know if sound is messed up at all, and I will attempt to fix. Okay. I found an excerpt on the elusive wandering Boo. Come to the library in Ambleside, and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the Gilded Dendra that might be of interest. This game feels a little quiet. Okay. It is pretty quiet. I mean, it's loud on my end, but that's because everything's loud on my end. Come to the library in Ambleside, and I'll tell you all about it. Simone, P.S. Give Hellbore a good scratch behind the ear for me. There you go. Give the kitty scritches. We have a letter. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it secret. Okay. We don't have any world to explore yet. For clarity's sake, I have played a little bit of this game already. I have one save that I think I'm on day 5. Might be day 7. But, so yes, I played a little bit of it. But, yeah. Oh, we also have this upside down flower. I don't know what the upside down flower means. And these are all of the plants that we have so far. So let's go ahead and take a customer. Victoria Gray. I must have walked past the shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night, I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has gotten the better of me. I must find out what they're saying. I'm gonna put the letters down here and get our strange book of plants. Oh, I never noticed that the person who wrote it is Voynich. That's fun. St. John's poppy is what she's looking for. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. Bright red with a yellow center. Flowers are red with a sweet scent. Yep, that'll probably be our St. John's poppy. Meh. Let me label it. I'm gonna label it with a pink label. and give it to him. Yes, that was correct. Awesome, we got St. John's Poppy, and it gave us a book entry for clavilium. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Okay. So the book of plants and the labels, I know I will be keeping together. We don't want our rising dread to go up. Closer inspection is for the plants, and the will to explore is so we can go out and find new plants. And so far, our only leads are northeast of Backborough, and wait, this is in the hills to the northeast of Backborough, and the library in Ambleside. Oh, just pulling it out. So let's go to the library in Ambleside because we know where that is. If I can find it on the map. Ambleside is an actual like town, so we can just click on it and go there. If I can find it. Gosforth. Nobody's nice in Gosforth. Don't go there. Undermere. Backborough. Hills northeast. Arnside. Yes, the library in Ambleside. Where did Ambleside go? Where is that place? Lowick, Arnside, Enmore, Kentmere, Daughter Stone Circle, Ambleside. There we go. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passions for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear, and I can't wait to show me what she's found. So that's the book entry for the Gilded Dendra and the Wandering Boo. We have a little bit, so that one can go into the archives. We have a little bit of will to explore left. I wonder if I can get that up to enough to go again today. You can water your plants, please. There we go. You can water your plants to gain some will to explore. Because I want to go ahead and knock out this Backborough thing. Oh, I didn't realize I was covering up the people. Sorry about that. Okay. And it's the hills to the northeast of Backborough. Backborough. Hills to the northeast. Weather changes fast out in the hills. What's started as gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing, too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. And we got a new plant. This thing. Cool. And that can go into the archives. And we'll take our next customer, David Shaper. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants though, eh? Got a letter for you. Oh, it's the mailman, so it's a letter. More will to explore. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there's beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regard to Amos Duncan. Gosforth, woods to the south of town in the northeast corner of the wood. So, Gosforth. Woods to the south of town, northeast corner of the wood. It's right there. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It's not long before I spy a bright flower among the blooming trees. Ooh, pretty new flower. Okay, womp. And this has been taken care of, so it goes in the archives. I am not so sure what this thing is, but something to do with upside down. I'm not sure. Let's take our next customer. Gilbert Ames. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way around, down through Back Barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now. I brought Pennant from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Lemon dandy. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a pale lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of heart. Smells faintly off-putting, but not overpowering. I think this is it. Okay. So let's get that a... Oh, we got a new plant. Oh, he said that he was gonna trade it. So this is lemon dandy. Did he say what it was that he just gave me? I don't remember if he did or not. And there's not like a... Yeah, I should call him the next customer. I didn't remember if he told me. Fennett, that's what it was. He did tell me. Was it that one? I think it was that one. Yes, it was. Okay. Ignore my little looking around, double checking everything. Okay. Yes. Is Fennec in here? I don't have Fennec in here, so I don't know what it does yet. I have a will to explore, but I don't have a reason to. Okay. Faye Swift. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing. But not the joyous laughter of a child, it's the sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Forest camphor. The strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient. Sleeping droughts. The camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many small flowers. That looks like it. It's pungent, but not unpleasant. The bulb is soft yellow, and the leaves are waxy. Okay. Cool. Forest camphor. And I got the page on Butterdale. Okay. Next customer. Got any wandering boo? That always reminds me of, oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the boo.
After 10,000 years, I'm free! It's time to conquer Earth!
Yes, it is. Leaves is plants. To quote Hangman out of page. Wandering boo. So called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Finger's Bane. I don't have any other mushrooms, do I? No. Just these ones. Let's look at this one. It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. What about this one? Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the caps. It's gonna be this one. Plant identified. And I got a book entry for Lady of Summer. But let's identify this guy. Excuse me. Wandering boo. And that is day one, my friends. Leaves from the vine fling its distance. No! No, how dare you? Okay, first card. 73% blood. Wow. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Okay, row H, the third river. I can do that. I can go there. Let's go there. Row H, the third river. That's weird, because Nightbot says you have 73 blood. Wham. H. 1, 2, 3. Let's try it. Row H. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. We got this thing. Nice. Our turn. Tried to close out and come back in. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're back. Look at all these plants. Look at all these plants. I'm sorry. These two are almost exactly the same, and that's kind of scary for me. Pet my cat. Pet my cat. Pet my cat. Pet my cat.
Yeah.
You guys can't even see my cat. Hi, Blue. How's it going? Ding ding. Isidore Burbage. Bring me a sample of Apis demesis and be quick about that damn cat. Or quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. You shouldn't have an animal. Apis demesis. I am doing well. Joyce and I played some Marvel Rivals and finished just in time for me to play some Strange Horticulture here on stream. I wanted to do some chill vibes today, so Strange Horticulture it is. Okay. So I think we're just gonna have to go through and look at everybody's names here. Apis mesis, Gandhi root. Plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive trouble when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Okay, so that looks like it could be it, but I don't know. Single pink flower that smells pleasant. I'm thinking it could also be that one. Or maybe this one. The leaves are coarse to the touch. I'm gonna guess it's actually this one. Cool. Candy root. And I got a book entry for Meek Dew. Candy root. Awesome. Let's go. Next customer. Oh, it's the mail in to Sheffer. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. What'd I get? Ooh, sealed letter from Amos. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Okay. Hard Knot slate mine. Hard Knot. Cool. Wrong thing to put away. This is what I wanted to put away. Hard Knot. An iron gate rusted by years of abandonment sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, but it won't budge. Locked. Clavillum, the lovelock plant. Smooth, waxy leaves. No. Is that one? Flowers are made up of, they smell pleasant. It doesn't say anything about flowers. But that's what the leaves look like, right? The leaves do look like that guy. I'm gonna go for that one. Oh, cool. Awesome. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I am rewarded. And also I got the Gueria. And I'm going to go ahead and change what its text says? Okay, Clavilium. Lovelock. Okay. And I got a bunch of mushrooms for it. Those all look really cool too. I feel like I should also be putting their Latin names on there, but I think I'd rather flip through the book. Okay. Reuben Ward. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they called her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Fox button. An offering fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stem. Is it that one? Smells of nothing that I can detect. I'm not seeing anything that has small leaves, delicate flowers. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. I think, though, that this is what the... Let's try it. Cool, fox button. Collect, and we got Brimlock. I'm gonna label that in purple. Cool. Next person. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's puppy. There's a medium using the room illegally, I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. Harlequin Blue. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with downy pappus, which assist in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Interesting. Ooh. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. Red fruits, long flat leaves. No, it's blue flowers. Small red berries, no. It's forest camphor. Bushy blue flowers. I don't really see anything that looks like that in my collection. Dark blue petals are soft, feathery. My fingers ache from handling. No. Purple flowers have a light buttery scent. No. I don't think it's that either. Cream colored flowers. Blue flowers, light airy scent. There we go. Harlequin blue. Bushy blue flowers. Harlequin blue. Awesome. Cool. Every single time that I don't get one right, or that I like go to, that I'm not sure of a plant and I go to like give it over, I'm like, what if I get it wrong? Oh my gosh. What if I just get this wrong? So, also, I want to look at the map real quick because I want to look at it's the Dodderstone Circle, Ambleside, Undermere. I think that is the, yeah, that's the forest. Grisdale Forest. It's right there. That's where the Arda died. Okay. Next, Bethany Coleman. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Okay, Isidore Burbage is the barrister. Reuben Ward's the investigator. Faye Swift is the psychic. Bethany Coleman is the sister. Beth was born into a loving family but never felt settled. She sought out a higher purpose when she was still young and left home at 14 to join the Sisterhood of Arduina. The head of the Sisterhood, the Arda, took a liking to her and helped her to develop a renewed purpose, caring for the forest and putting her faith in the goddess Arduina. Now her mentor has been murdered and Beth is looking for answers. Okay, so Mary's breath is what we're looking for. The wide, waxy leaves allow the plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal garden so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Okay. Not that one. Probably not that one. No. Not that one, I don't think. No. We're looking for waxy leaves. No, those leaves don't look right. Smooth, waxy leaves. I'm guessing this is Mary's breath. Oh. It's not. A rising sense of dread. Oh, it's this one, isn't it? There we go. Okay. And I got a letter. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore, across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Arda. What's it called? Mary's breath. Okay. So let's go find that. What was it? Deep in Grisdale Forest. a mile from the lakeshore across from Torver. Here? A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I'm ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door along a corridor and lay down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table draped in silk is the Arda. There's not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black, her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? Asked my escort. I set to work. Okay. Treatment for stomach pains. Those suffering from hypothermia. It's a warming effect. Butterdale. Cure skin rashes. That opens locks. Grants strength. We know that's a soporific. And that one's friendship. That one is digestive troubles. The lips and veins. Poison is so potent that even touching. It could be Gildedendra. It's Gildedendra. Okay. That's Fennec. Room colored flowers, they smell wonderful. Doesn't say anything about. Has a scent that scratches the back of my throat. I don't think it's that though. Sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. There was one that was like yeah. It could be that. I'm not sure. I think it is this one. Oh, Wren? Wren? It's looking for Wren. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons and so can be used to detect them. I already figured out it's probably a thing. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who've known death and sweet to those who have not. I don't think it's that. Yeah, no. No flower. That's my wren, okay. And I got a book entry for gray sandfire. Sandfire has a tough outer bark, which has many useful properties. Some chew it as a form of dental hygiene, taking care to not to swallow it as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. Flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, adding to the impression of a roaring fire. Okay, so this, we're gonna label in yellow as wren. And gilded dendra might be this one. Okay. I extract a sample of the archer's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple plants, which I am grateful for. Oh, pretty. Pretty new plants. And that goes in the archive. Okay. The Barrister, Isidore Burbage. I'm this close to reporting you, Halfwit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. So, Butterdale or Meekdew? And you think carefully about which plant to use here. My actions could have consequences. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. Dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched in the form of a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Is that one? I'm gonna go ahead and label that as Butterdale then. What was the other one? Meekdew. What does Meekdew do? Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. Maybe a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Huh. What is this? Has a pleasant scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. That might be Meekdew. Turquoise flowers have sharp thorns. I think this is Meekdew. I'm not going to label it just yet, but I am going to give him the Butterdale. Yes, that was Butterdale, and I got a book entry for Storian. Dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstance, as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. Cross-section of the stem shows the distinctive triple xylem and phloem of the Storian. Okay, interesting. But I was right, that is Butterdale. I'm thinking this is Meekdew, so I'm going to put it in purple. Meekdew, with a question mark in parentheses. So that way I know I'm not sure. Cool. Next day. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rusland, south of Crinkle Crags. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Okay. Sunday. And we have a will to explore. So let's look at our map. Guys, Peacemaker Season 2 is gonna come out on Thursday. I cannot tell you how excited I am right now. I watched Season 1 in like 2 days with Dayton. I loved it. I thought it was so fun. And I'm so excited for the next one. Okay, south of Crinkle Crags. Where's Lowick? Because it's east of Lowick. West of Rusland. Okay, so here's Rusland is right under the Grisdale Forest. Crinkle Crags is right next to Hard Knot. There's Lowick. So Rusland is in 18, Lowick is in 16, so it's gonna be in 17. North of Hawkshead. Crinkle Crags is in, what is that? D? Hawkshead is in F, so it's gonna be E17. Right. Rusland 18, Lowick 16, 17. Hawkshead, F. Crinkle Crags, okay. Right there. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixated on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger and surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. New plants. 2 new plants. We're getting new plants left and right. Let's go. Pet the cat, 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 pet the cat. Wilbur Miller. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of, what's it? Something or other. Ugh, I'm no green-eyed drear, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Lady of Summer. The leaves curl round delightfully, which combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Okay. It's not the yellow one. Oh, it might be this one. Single, sweet-smelling dark flower. Let's try that. Yes, that's the Lady of Summer. Cool. And we got a book entry for Fennett. Cool. Chewing the tough fruit of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Lady of Summer. We've got a lot of these down. Look at that. Look at that. We're doing so good. So part of the reason I wanted to play Strange Horticulture today is because I downloaded the demo for Strange Antiquities and wanted to get on that. But I wanted to play Strange Horticulture first, so that way we could kind of understand the world we're in. They're saying the art has been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Got the letter. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Great Gable. I'm assuming that's in the north. Great Gable. I think I have a plant for to make you warm. Brimlock. It's a warming effect against cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, Brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Is there a yellow flower with waxy leaves? Don't see one. Let's try going to Great Cable. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I'm still some distance from the summit. Freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain, unless... I think that's Brimlock. Yes, I was right. And I got Sunset Mount Cap. Sunset Mount Cap. Push on, no longer feeling cold. Let me go ahead and label this as Brimlock. And am presently rewarded. We got a plant. Pretty. And that's one for the archives, baby. Norman Lee. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Okay. Thank you. That was weird. Okay. Simone Green. Hellebore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. Hi, Simone. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trust, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herpology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Here, take this. Thank you. Common trust. Red pike. Let's go ahead and go. Seafoam pike. Not Crags, the old man. Where is red pike? Whitefell. White barrow. Red pike. Visit 20 map locations. Yay! I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the view is majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. So this plant is the one that I'm giving to Simone. I don't remember what she called it. Can I look? Yes, okay, cool. Common Trouse. Do I have it in my book here? Cool. Despite being described as common, the trouse can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as balm against eye strain. Cool. Got it for her, so when she comes back, it's all ready. Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you, he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyways, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. If you got any shimmerlung. Shimmerlung. Oh, it's that one. The dried stems of the shimmerlung burn very brightly and noisily, letting off near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rigid leaves. There's a pleasing scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. Yeah, it should be that one. Awesome, shimmerlung. And I got nothing for it. Produces red flower that, candlewood. Cool. So let's go ahead and... Cool. Next. Herbicaris. Sorry if I'm shouting. I'm a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. I remember it's bright red, though. Okay. Light blue flowers, dark green leaves. That's not those. Shielding effect, protecting against afflictions of the mind. Not candlewood. Not common trouse. No. No, no. 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 Gray sandfire. Harlequin blue. Lady of summer lemon dandy. Meek dew is sores. Among other uses, has sharp thorns to protect. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. Chewing the root of this plant. No, I need hearing help. St. John's poppy. St. John's poppy. Yes. Yeah. And I've already identified that one. And that is the end of day, boys. Oh, this one's ripped. Time passed, a year, then another. The book remained hidden but out of sight. Did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Let's go, Joe Hendry. Okay, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. There's nothing else around it. No. Identifying features. I'm not exactly sure with that one. Kinda a closer inspection. Hi, Dive. What's up? I don't know. what I'm doing. I also don't know what these are supposed to mean. What this does. That. No clue. Here. Reuben Ward. Hi, Reuben. Fox Button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up in Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down? My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Fennett. That's just the thing for ya. Joyf is playing Skyrim. You're so right, streamer. I should play this game. It's so fun. It's so cool. Fennec. Witch fig. Cool. Like I said, I'm playing it because I wanted to, like, kind of introduce us to this world because I want to play Strange Antiquities really bad. The plants are cool, but the antiques I'm very interested in. This dang thing. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. Hi, David Schaefer. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Oh, hi, Verona. Did it work? I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Restland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Wow. Okay. Just northeast of Rustland. Yeah. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely through the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn and walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow glow. I think I only have one plant with thorns. So I think it's that one. Yes, cool. Let's go ahead and label her. She gets a pink label. Help the mellow glow. I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Ooh, that one's pretty. This thing, that clue is getting me. I have no clue what it could be. Faye Swift. I am afraid. The campfire you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dream feels like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I am afraid. Aquaria or candlewood? Burned, increased. Incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthen clarity of visions of prophecies. Light flowers like rounded tufts of gentle lambswool, characteristic of this plant. I could give her Aquaria. I feel like that would be a good one. What does Candlewood do? Produces shielding effects. I think I want to give her the Aquaria. So let's go. Aquaria, sorry. Aquaria. light blue tufty flowers. Oh no. I don't think I have it. I'm wondering if maybe I could go get it. Her flowers grow at the end of thin stems. I think this is candlewood, but I don't think I want to give her that. I want to give her the Aquaria, but I don't have anything that resembles Aquaria. I'm trying to think of like things in conjunction with my little clue and my little letter here. See if I can figure something out. Is it the lake, maybe? Like Undermere, right here? I'm so not sure. Because pretty much every blue flower I have has been identified. I need to take another look at that clue card. Maybe that'll lead me to the plant I'm looking for. Yeah. Yeah. And green is the occultist also brews a lovely cup of tea. That's nice. Oh, it matches up. It's right there. Okay. I did cheat a little. I'm sorry about that. There we go. The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered cloud, a rest. There we go. And that gets me a Gueria. That's gotta be it, yeah. Because I wanted to give her the Aguaria. How could you? Yeah. How could I? You know, it's fine. It'll be okay. Aguaria. I got the card for Worry Less. Okay. Blue is a stinky color. Sure. Okay. Next customer. Margaret Elsbeth. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop, and I said to Francis we must simply pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizrug? We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they'll be of interest to horticulturists such as yourself. Sizrug, you are cordially invited to Sizrug Castle. From Lord and Lady Elspeth. Sizrug Castle. I'm greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. She is very talkative. No, I didn't mean to open it. I meant to click on this. And has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing to a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she's already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the garden into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Fever Kiss. Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. Okay, I think this is Fever Kiss. So I'm going to go ahead and... go ahead and do that. Okay. Next, Philip Shaw. Mushroom. Red spores. Moves in the dark. That's all I've got. Any ideas? What's that thing called? Bishop's Curse? No. What's the one I have identified? Wandering Boo. Pretty sure it's Wandering Boo. Moves in the dark. Yes, Wandering Boo. There you go. Selena Scott. They're saying Black Comb, but is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come for some stinking mount cap. That's Sunset Mount Cap. Okay, almost sometimes called Stinking Mount Cap. Type of fungus with domed caps. And it's got an unpleasant odor. It's thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It's mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Cool. Hi, Ty. How's it going? We should... I'm trying to put, like, all of the names that it could go by. Well, the ones that customers will ask for. Clue. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband there, 3 miles to the east, where the Everheart grows. Ooh, downloading some games. Fun, fun. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Okay. Castle northwest of the abbey, 3 miles to the east. Test stream. Oh, you did a test stream? Fun, fun, fun. Okay. Womp. Womp. Looking for an abbey. Castle northwest of the abbey. Cool. Found it. Called her Abbey. Castle. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east. 1, 2, 3. Dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. And that was it Everheart? Everheart? Is that what they called it? Also took all night, but I have VG3 downloaded finally. Yay! I don't have Everheart in here. So we're just gonna have to trust it. Cool. Pet the cat, pet the cat, pet the cat. You guys can't even see the cat. Here, let me... There you go. Now you can see the cat. Okay. Let's go. Faye Swift, hello, my darling. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere, and that creature that stands over her shoulder. I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It's afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It would lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduana's protection. I do not know if I am awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Worryless. Inhaling the smell of flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Small yellow berries. That's not it. Was it this one? Dark blue flowers smell like sweet rhubarb. a sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. Bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have a noticeable odor. I didn't realize it would affect you like that. I'm sorry, lady. Blue 40. Oh no. Oh no. This. No, not that. I'm kind of thinking that that might be the correct leaves. Or maybe it's that one. Okay, cool. That's worry less. Got it. Hop heart. Yeah, worry less. Okay. Next. Simone. Hi, girly. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. Said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west. At least I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyways, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? Yes. Where'd your common trowels go? Oh, one of my cats was at my feet. I have no clue what that was. Common trowels. There you go, baby. Man wanted to meet you. Headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the River Winster. I feel like this game's gonna make me smarter. Amosad. Sedberg. What river did you say? River Winster. Okay. Ert-esque. Dedon, I think is what that says. Craig. Levin. Kent. Sprint. Kent? Trent? Winster. Okay. Somewhere around here. That's a lot of ground to cover. That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't know. I assume it's like there. I don't know though. I'm not confident enough to go just yet. So we're not doing that. Conrad Stanway. I am not long for this world, and I've decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Kabalia, like a drear huntsman with their dranthum-covered tombs. Kabalia. Rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Kabalia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Doesn't say what color it is. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I think it's that. Kabalia. Cool. I think I'm gonna go here. Oh. Nothing there. That's fine. I have so many plants to water. We'll be able to get there. Maybe there? Okay. The Hermit's Camp is easy to find, nestled between 2 boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire, ringed by stones, is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. Call out, but there's no reply. The Hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down to left 3. Okay. So from his camp, go down to 1, 2, 3. Camp at the Wonder Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I am greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, yes, ho, 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 the man says. You must take this, take it, take it. At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Ho ho, it is no use to me anymore. Ho ho, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red. Ho ho. A bony. I'm sure that he's quite mad. I feel like I should write that down. Ebony. Maybe? I don't really know, but I wrote it down. And we got a looking glass and a letter. And the letter says, it is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Oh, interesting. Do I have anything in here for red ebony? No, I don't. Oh, that can go away. Huh. Because I'm still not sure about this whole thing. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Unknown. Oh, she's a sister. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you're the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. I just got the thing for that. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to a blue flower. That feels like hop heart. Yep. Pet dog cat. Verona, hello. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise, ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity's gotten the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of a ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could use some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. Plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. Has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. I just got fever kiss. Right? Oh, no, I've gotten them. Okay. Yes, that's what it was. I thought that this was fever kiss. It's also well liked by butterflies. Red fruits, long flat leaves. Leaves are pale in color. Witch fig might be this one. Oh, to put in there. Okay. So, we're not going to use that then. That was my bad. Oops. Okay, well, I definitely have it. I'm guessing it's that one? No. No! We lost a day. That's upsetting. That's sad. I don't like losing the days. I fixed it. I know. I did use it. Okay. Hi. Okay, this is a story one, so I just have to redo it. Okay. It's one of these. Okay. So then it's probably this one. Okay. I feel stupid for that one. Store Burbage. I never see anyone in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. I need some Bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. Okay. Mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw in light, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. Gills on the underside of the mushroom seem to seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pain. Oh, is it that one? Oh no, opposite. It smells rotten. This one. Okay. We were doing so good too. And now I have to end the day. Okay, so it just like picks you back up where you left off. Thank you for your daily bat stamp and also for the blood. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you for the daily bat stamp, Blue. Okay. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. The old man of... I'll read that when we get in. Read that clue card when we get in there. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders to the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. What's our reward for the bad stamps? You get to fill up your card. Coniston. The old man looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders to the current. Innovative, even. Here, the heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Thanks! Oh, those are pretty. Pretty new plants. So many of these have tags, but so many still don't. Which is intimidating to me. Okay. Next. Eleanor Bremer. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away, and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I've drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Thank you, Miam. I think it's right there. Bomb. Bomb. Right there? No, not there. But it's in that area. It might just be the next, like, one over. It's probably just one over. The air is thick with flying, biting insects and unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I am overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Have I identified winter boar? I have not. Winter boar, also known as blue aloe or blue winter, after its cool blue-gray flowers. Winter boar is is a hardy plant. often found growing in extreme cold environments. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. Gray blue flowers with an orange center. Okay. Womp. Womp. Blue winter saves from skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it's hard to see. At length I come across what I came for and hurry away. Oh, I think I just got the thing for that. It's not Mellow Glow, it's the other one that has Eye Bright. Take care not to touch its brightly colored thorns. It will do no lasting damage, but contain a small amount of venom that causes severe pain for several days afterwards. A plant that only grows to the south in warmer climates, where they call loath after a long dead king, known to improve eyesight at night, even in the darkest places. I'm going to eye bright. Still don't know what red ebony is. Bethany! Hi, Bethany! Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with gilded dundra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacobsworth plant is said to help locate people. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of Jacobsworth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said that they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate and have been used successfully to find many lost wanderers out in the fells. Okay, so I do have it. I think that's it. Yep. Cool. Jacobsworth. Okay. Red ebony. Trying to find if any of these have anything that says red ebony in them. unique to. Go ahead and server that. Agentia. Oh, Everheart is called Royal Gentia. Okay. Shimmerlong Solemn Scepter is also known as Health Gate. Storian. Sunset Montrap. Montcap. Modern Boo. Winter 4. Witchford. Worry less. Guess we'll just let the next person in. Arthur Cook. It's my wife's birthday. I wanted to get her something special. It was a plant that she used to love as a child, but she hasn't been able to find any in years. It's sort of bulb-like and has a strong smell to it, but strong in a good way. Oh, and the flower is more like lots of little flowers. I think that's forest camphor. Excuse me, please. Please. There we go. Awesome. Got that taken care of. Oh yeah. So I don't really have any way to find anything right now yet. Okay. Ennis Aylford. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendru. I represent a group called Seas of Redemptions. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside of the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendru. Let's do it. Sadgill Church. Is where I saw that. Praise the Dendru. Church isn't hard to find. St. John's Poppy. Okay. I'm a little scared of what that is going to entail. Verona Green. Hi, Verona. I've returned from Swinside. I must admit, I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the stone circle. And the poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grisly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the gilded dendra. Okay. Now it's time to actually identify this thing. Even touching the leaves can be painful. I think that is my gilded dendra. Yep. And we got Midden Sorrow for that one. Okay. And what? My aunt died 2 weeks ago, and I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. I think this is going to be the last day and before we end it for tonight. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I can't cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Royal Gentia. Bam, right there. Elderfinium. Cool. End day. Let's pull our stuff, read our story, and then we'll end it for the day. 5 miles south of the tallest, but one, it grows in peace in the midday sun. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her by the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Okay. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and move my camera back where it usually goes. And with that, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. I hope you had a good time, because I know I sure did. This game is so cool. This game is so fun, and I am so excited for Strange Antiquities. Strange Antiquities is gonna be so awesome, because from what I can tell, it's just this but antiques instead of plants. This game is so cool. It's very my vibes, like cozy, spooky. Love it. I'm excited to play more of it. We'll be back here Wednesday, probably around 3 p.m. unless something changes. Every time I go live, it gets posted on my BlueSky account, which you can find right up there. Right up here, you will see the little, if you match that little symbol to the one down in my panels, you can find all of the other members of our Whimsical Mischief crew, good friends, awesome friends. And speaking of Whimsical Mischief, let's see if anyone is live for us to raid. Because if they're not, then we're just gonna go ahead and call it for, we're gonna go ahead and call it for the day. But thank you guys for coming by. Thanks for having fun with me. We'll be back here on Wednesday. So, with that being said, we'll see you later. Bye!